Hey guys, if you want to know how to play PlayStation Vita games on your PC, then keep watching. I'll show you how to download VITA3K, which is a PlayStation Vita emulator. Let's go.
Sometimes information's worth more than money, and I've learned plenty watching you.
The first thing you want to do is head over to the VITA3K website, and as usual, all our links are in the description. You then click download and select the operating system that you're using. In my case, I'm using Windows, so I'm going to select Windows Nightlies. Your download will then start, and as you can see, mine's on my desktop. Using an application like 7-Zip, you want to right-click your zipped folder and select 7-Zip and then extract to. Once unzipped, you want to delete your zipped folder. Now that's done, let's head over to our games folder. And although I can't tell you where to get your games from, what I can say is Google is your best friend. Now the file extension of your games need to be FPK/NoNpDrm. It has to be in this format for the games to work on this emulator. For the purpose of this tutorial, I've got 3 games that I'm going to show you how to extract. We're going to right click and select extract here. And we're going to do one by one just in case any files are overwritten. And it's important that you do one by one because if you were to do it all in one go, it simply won't work. This process will produce 2 folders, one called app and the other one called patch. We want to rename app so that it reflects the title of your game. As I've unzipped Need for Speed, I'll label it Need for Speed Most Wanted. You then want to right click your labeled folder and select send to and then compressed zipped folder. This step may take a while, but once completed, we want to delete our original zipped folder, our unzipped file, and the patch folder. The only folder that should be remaining is our newly compressed file. And for your other titles, you need to repeat these exact steps in order to get a compressed file for your other titles. Now that's done, we're going to head over to our VITA3K folder and we're going to launch VITA3K. When doing so, you may receive a Windows protected your PC pop-up. Now it's entirely up to you if you want to stop here. However, if you do, well, unfortunately you won't be able to play Vita games on your PC. If you do decide to continue, select more info and then run anyway. Once the application launches, select your language. For the purpose of this tutorial, I've selected English United Kingdom and then select next. For this emulator to work, we do require a firmware and font package. So you're going to select download firmware, which will navigate you to the PlayStation website, and then you're going to select download update. Now the initial attempt may be blocked, and if it is, click the 3 dots next to the download and select keep, and then keep anyway. Once it's downloaded, make your way back to VITA3K and select download font package. This will then automatically download. Once it's downloaded, make your way back to VITA3K. We then select install firmware file. You select your downloaded firmware, and once it's successfully installed, you select OK. We again select install firmware file, select the downloaded font package, and once it's installed successfully, we select OK and then next. Next again, and then OK. You'll then receive a pop-up just to welcome you to VITA3K, and if you do not want to see this pop-up again, you uncheck the show next time and click close. You create a user and you can also choose your avatar. For the purpose of this tutorial, I've used the name subscribe so that you know what to do next. You then click confirm, OK, and if you want it to automatically log you in, check automatic user login and then select your profile. For the purpose of this tutorial, I am using a DualSense controller, and when I navigate to controls, you can see that my DualSense has been detected. In case you're unsure as to how you connect your PS5 controller or your Xbox controller to your PC, I do have other tutorial videos showing you how to do so. Feel free to check them out. You then click close, and the only change that I want to make to this emulator is the backend renderer. So I select configuration, settings, GPU, and I change the backend renderer to Vulkan. And the reason as to why I select Vulkan is simply because I want to improve the performance of my games. Now on to the final hurdle, which is the loading of our games. We want to go to File, Install.zip, select Directory, and then you want to navigate to the folder where your games are currently stored. You then select Folder. Depending on the amount of games that you are loading dictates how long this process takes, but in essence, it shouldn't take that long. Once your games have been successfully added, you can select OK, and then they should appear on the UI. Now the best part, you select the game that you want and enjoy. Hey, I hope this tutorial helped you, and if it did, please feel free to leave a like or go one step further and subscribe. Till next time, see you later.